for the Spirit of God rests upon you. Alleluia, alleluia. The Lord be with you. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Luke. Great crowds were traveling with Jesus, and he turned and he addressed them. If anyone comes to me without hating his father and mother, wife and children, brothers and sisters, and even his own life, he cannot be my disciple. Whoever does not carry his own cross and come after me cannot be my disciple. Which of you, wishing to construct a tower, does not first sit down and calculate the cost to see if there is enough for its completion? Otherwise, after laying the foundation and finding himself unable to finish the work, the onlookers should laugh at him and say, "This one began to build, but did not have the resources to finish." Or what king, marching into battle, would not first sit down and decide, with 10,000 troops, he can successfully oppose another king who is advancing upon him with 20,000 troops? But if not, while he is still far away, he will send a delegation to ask for peace terms. In the same way, every one of you who does not renounce all his possessions cannot be my disciple. The Gospel of the Lord. The Gospel today seems that Jesus has a real problem with parents, with mothers and fathers, with children, with brothers and sisters, even their own life. It looks at first glance like Jesus is trying to tell his disciples that they need to start hating all the very things that they were taught to love. And I think certainly, as far as a hierarchy of love goes, we might put our life, our brothers, sisters, parents at the very top. So is Jesus actually telling his disciples that they should not love father and mother? And the answer, of course, is not. There is actually a commandment Jesus was well aware of to honor your father and mother. And so how do we make sense of this? Jesus is putting it in the context of, look, all of these things matter. He's not saying they don't matter. What he's saying is they have to matter less than him. We cannot let our attachment to even earthly family and friends and brothers and sisters become a reason to not follow Jesus. As Jesus was walking around in his own day, many people would follow him, and he would give them these hard teachings like this. He gives them lots of reasons here. He says, "You cannot be my disciple." Listen, it's easy to be Jesus' disciple if he doesn't place any demands on us. Sure, I'll follow Jesus. Why not? He doesn't ask me to do anything hard. I'll follow him. Why not? But that is absolutely not what it means to follow Jesus, and it can't be more clear by the words of Jesus here. He says, if you're going to follow me, you must be willing to give up every single thing. It's funny, I heard a story one time about a guy who approached Jesus, and this man was incredibly wealthy, had a large house, beautiful cars, and a large, beautiful family, incredibly wealthy by all standards. And he said, "Jesus, I want to follow you." And Jesus said, okay. Well, I see that you want to follow me, and that's nice, but you've got a really nice car. Would you give me the car? And the guy says, "You want my car?" He said, "I need your car. Give me the car." The guy's frustrated. Fine, take the car. And by the way, it was parked in a garage in a really nice house. So if you want to follow me, give me the house. And by the way, that's a really nice suit, Jesus tells the man. give me the suit if you want to follow me. And the man is frustrated. What is this all about? I just want to follow you, but you want all my stuff. And Jesus, of course, has the guy's car. He's got big arms. He's got the guy's car. He's got the guy's house. He now has the guy's suit. And Jesus said, let me see your wallet go into the guy's pockets. Whoa, that's a nice family you've got there. I want your family. If you want to follow me, you said you want to follow me. You want to follow me or not? And the guy says, yes, I want to follow you. Then give me your family. And the man is just so angry. And he gives Jesus the keys to the car, and he gives him the house, and he gives him his family. He gives him every single thing, and the man is standing there with nothing but his socks and his boxers and his t-shirt on. And Jesus holds every single thing that this man has. And Jesus says, now, take care of my stuff. You see, we have to first make a commitment to follow Jesus. That comes first. And Jesus wants us to love our mom and dad, and he wants us to love our brothers and sisters, and he wants us to love each other. But let me tell you this, if you're not willing to follow him first, then you will never know how to properly love your mother and father. If you're not willing to follow him first and make him first, you will never be the brother and sister that you are called to be. And if you're not willing to make him first and follow him first, obey his commandments first, then we will never be able to surrender our life to him. That's the cost of Christian discipleship. And I'll be honest with you when I tell you that many people want to follow him, even still today, who are not willing to give up everything they own to follow him. But the gospel is clear. You make him number one. And when we do that, when we surrender our whole life to Jesus, we become a saint, like St. Charles Borromeo. Listen to what from the letter to the Philippians. Do everything without grumbling or questioning, that you may be blameless and innocent children of God, without blemish, in the midst of a crooked and perverse generation. That was true 2,000 years ago. It's not different today. But when we surrender our life to Jesus, when we say yes to Jesus, when we follow him and his plan for us and our life, we will find joy and truth and goodness and peace. And we will love like nobody's business. We will forgive like nobody's business. We will forgive without a thought. We will be generous without even thinking about it. We will be kind and we will be merciful. In other words, if you want to be like Jesus, just what he told them, you better figure out where your greatest priority is. And before you step foot off and say, Lord, I'll follow you, you have to be willing to give up everything to do it.